Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. And today we will be going over Volume 7 of the Trevor Henderson Monster Tier List. I know it's been a while. It's been like 2 months now. I am sorry for that. I am sorry, but it's been like a rough 2 months for me. Actually, it's been 3 months technically, but like, yeah, kind of. And we're back, and summer breaks here, so we'll be going over we'll be making more videos basically. And I just have one thing to say. I had to go to a different website for the Trevor Henderson entities because let me tell you this right now, dude. The first website didn't have all of the monsters. And even if you had one of them, the information about the monster is not there. It's just said to be edited, and that's kind of crazy. And I just have one thing to say, and I'm gonna sound like a Karen real quick. Um, I want to talk to your manager, dude. I want to talk to your manager. Who is managing these websites, bro? Like, that's crazy. But uh, crazy intro. Let's take all that away, and yeah, let's go over it. First up, we got the chicken ghost. Okay, let me tell you this one thing, right? Whoa. Okay. Yo, I'ma kill this fool. Like, actually, dude, like, brother, he's as tall as a door from what the picture is showing, and he's looking a little bit on the skinny side, brother. Like, he's looking a little bit on the skinny side. Like, I think I could break a little bit of chicken bones. That's all I gotta say, but let's get with it. Let's get the lore out of it. The chicken ghost, also known as the god of chickens, ghost chicken, or chicken man, is a minor deity identified as a chicken. Wow. Okay, Sherlock. Although the entity is disturbing, he is stated to be chaotically good and rarely attacks, as he may just be protecting the chick. So is this just like a... This is basically Reggie from Freebirds, dude. It's a monstrous Reggie from Freebirds. That's what this is, man. Appearance. The chicken ghost is a tall, gaunt humanoid chicken with pearly white skin. He has bulging red eyes with small black pupils that are intended to make him look like a humanoid chicken penis. I'm locking in this right now. Okay, I'm locking it in. This thing is a, what was it again? A human homunculi. That's what it is. Like, do you guys remember that one Russian guy from the early days of YouTube? He basically made like human, like a little like human homunculi basically, and he did it with an egg. Was it an egg? Yeah, it was an egg, and his life juices. That's all I gotta say, dude. I cannot say this. YouTube would power slap me out of the system if I say it. And a sharp curved beak. His fingers and toes resembles those of a chicken's and have flesh red tint. In his patron saint drawing, he has a white glowing pearl-like orb in his chest that floats in place, which may represent a chicken egg. Ooh, that's kind of cool. In all of the drawings, he is shown to have short branching protrusions bristling like thorns from his back. So it's kind of like a porcupine kind of thing. Behavior and origins. The most affirmative way to know if chicken ghost is around is most intrusive on chicken farms. All of the hens and roosters chirp loudly at the same time when he is present. Okay, that's basically what the chickens sound like, dude. That's crazy. Chirp loudly at the same time when he is present. They crow in groups when this mysterious being makes an appearance. They clearly pay tribute to him. In the same way as the angel, there is only one chicken ghost. But despite that, the enigmatic being has been documented on multiple occasions. Like any bird, chicken ghost feeds on seeds, rice, alfalfa, wheat, oats, sunflower seeds, and some invertebrate animals such as ants and worms. However, since he is not completely avian, it is rumored that he can also be fed things that humans can eat without any problem. It's a human homunculi, dude. Okay. But like, I swear, if the origin of this thing is when a human and a chicken love each other very much, like, send that guy to jail, dude. Send that guy to jail. Who banged a chicken, dude, and resulted in this? Like, what happened, bro? But where exactly does Chicken Ghost come from? There are different theories, but one of them is that he is an entity that was created thanks to the increase in chicken consumption in our world, a being that seeks the liberation of the species or even a revolution. Wow. Okay. A plan crazy enough to turn the entire oviparous species against us. Of course, if you live in a city, you're not likely to see chicken ghosts. However, if you decide to visit a farm or rural town, especially if you are surrounded by hens or roosters, the likeliness of encountering the entity increases. This is dangerous as you never know when the chickens could turn against you. Okay, but like, how many chickens do you think you could be in a fight, dude? Okay, let me tell you this right now. Um, your boy over here, I basically was raised in a farm, basically. And one time, I was feeding the hens, and and then my brother's rooster out of nowhere, like flew at me, and it was like, bro, proceed to scratch up my face. I got down, the thing's still pecking at my face, and then I proceed to power slap that thing, and then he proceeded to wobble, bro. I pimp slapped that dude out of existence, bro. Don't worry, the chicken is still alive. He's not alive now because we basically cooked him. But like, bro, I felt like one punch man at that very moment, dude. And to answer my own question, how many chickens do I believe I can beat in a fight? 60 minimum. 60 minimum. That's all I gotta say. Like, brother, like if they're coming at me all at once, well, you know what I could do? Bang, bang, bang. I won't actually elbow him because if you try to can you elbow a chicken? I'm imagining it. Imagine elbowing a chicken though. That's kind of crazy. And like, can you? If you use kicking, like if you kicked the chickens at like if a small group of chickens, you could kick them, that would like take more time. That would take up like that would numbers management, population management, basically, of whenever they're coming at you. So might as well beat up these chickens, dude. Might as well throw a feast, dude. Cook them all up. Another theory suggests that some experiments were carried out. Human homunculi. I locked it in. I said it first, okay? I said it first. Were carried out with the chicken eggs in laboratories that border on the limit of what is legal. In fact, the Russians. It says Russians. Dude, call me a fortune teller, bro. Bro, this is some Soviet Union experimentation, dude. Like, I knew it was the Russians, bro. I blame the Russians for this, bro. Themselves have already been experimenting in the area of incubation with the purpose of creating life, something that humanity hasn't seen before. Wanted to be the first in everything and earn the respect of the rest of the world. The appearance of Chicken Ghost makes us think that there was human intervention. I mean, obviously, since he was the appearance of a bird and a human at the same time. In fact, Chicken Ghost could have grown like any other animal and was born as a tiny being and over time has become more noticeable and disturbingly terrifying, which would explain why he has not been given the necessary attention. He would have been probably mistaken for the birth of a deformed bird. Okay, but like, it probably went like this, bro. Like, my theory, it didn't escape the laboratory. What actually happened was the Russians were like, behold our masterpiece, our greatest asset to this war. We present to you Chicken Ghost, Monster Chicken Man. Okay, that's crazy, bro. And they proceed to show the general or the lead scientist, and then the chicken is just like, it's just like a little dying, almost dead chicken, bro. It looks like a fetus, and then the lead guy is just like, what the hell is this? I told you to make a weapon of mass destruction, not whatever the hell this is. Get him out of here. Get him out of boot him out. And then they proceed to boot him out. Like, out the door, bro. Like, kicked him out the door type thing. And like the chicken grew up and was like, I am protector of chickens. I will be their deity. I will be their savior. We got the lore a bit too fast, dude. The lore is deep for this one. That's crazy, man. Trivia. He is as tall as an adult human. How tall, bro? How tall? He's only hostile to those who slaughter and eat poultry. Yeah, me and this thing are ops, dude. That's all I gotta say. He frequently roams around chicken farms or egg factories. So he's basically like a little inspector. He's just like coming up to these like people managing these places and like, I have my eye on you, human. You better not be making chicken nuggets in that house of yours. That's probably what he's doing, dude. Like honestly, this guy's creep. This guy's weird, bro. Ability to make wounds like those left by a chicken's beak appear over a person's body. He is capable of doing this without being physically present, in addition to doing it while a person is asleep, making it so they don't feel the effects of the wounds until they wake up. Ah, brother. Okay, don't be a coward, dude. Come on. Pull up. Let's run it, dude. Let's run it. Come on. Pull up. As present, chickens start to sing in unison, like a Okay, I'm not making that joke anymore. Like a choir, they all congregate on land and worship. It is unknown if he is the one who does this or if it comes from the chicken's volition. Trevor said that he is just doing his thing for the birds. Seriously. Judging from this, he may be a symbol of justice and is generally neutral, hostile only to those who eat poultry, as stated before. He has existed for so long, humans have presumably forgot about his existence. So that basically contradicts the Russian theory because I'm sorry, dude. If you have existed for so long, humans have forgotten you. You at least have to be like a millennia old, like at least a millennia old, and like Russians don't have the technology to and I quote make human homunculi at that time, or maybe not. That's a completely different conspiracy theory you guys could get into. I am not a conspiracy theorist at all, dude. So what are my thoughts on this? Bro, this is just Reggie from Freebirds. Like it honestly. Bro, he wants justice and freedom for the birds, dude. Like that's insane, dude. And okay, where am I gonna put this thing? Dog. Oh my days. Do I put it in cool? I'll put it in cool next to Mr. Mascot. It's not that it's more terrifying. Nah. It's just that it's like it's funny in its own way. Like it's kind of funny when you think about it. And like, yeah, that's all I gotta say, bro. Like, yeah, we're done with this one. Next, cartoon ghost. Brother, what is this? Brother, this looks like, bro. It looks like a piece of paper, dude. Like, okay. Brother, if I throw water at this thing, is he just gonna dissolve? Like, it looks like a piece. It looks like paper, dude. It looks like a sheet of paper. That's what it looks like. Let's get into it, I guess. Appearance. Cartoon Ghost depicts a tall, slender humanoid figure that is entirely white except for the eyes. It is completely featureless for the most part, lacking any sort of body definition except for strange wrinkles and creases. It also seems to be extremely thin lengthwise, giving it the appearance of paper. Its body shape is rather wobbly, similar to the old detective. The arms are much longer than usual and end in mere nubs or differing sizes. It can be assumed that the same goes for its feet. The only defined feature of the body are the cartoonish eyes, which are extremely long and narrow and long, reaching down to its neck. They are also seemingly drawn on, resembling googly eyes. Okay. I'm not judging it right away. But from what that tells me, it kind of resembles it's like a 2D character. It's like I'm keeping an open mind, dude. We can tell that the creature is noticeably taller than the average car. What? Just say average human, bro. Which is around 1.7 meters or 5.5 feet tall. This would likely put it around 2.1 meters or 6'9". 6'9". What? What? What's that supposed to mean? Okay. Behavior and origins. Almost nothing is known about the true behavior of cartoon ghost, as there has only been a single sighting of the creature. Based on the image, we can see that it is not easily startled or shaken by the sight of a car with headlights. We also see that it roams forested areas or abandoned buildings, not similar from other cartoon creatures like cartoon cat. Speaking of which, there is a possibility that this creature shares the same origins and behavior as the other cartoon creatures. Makes sense though. Abilities. Being a cartoon creature brought into reality, it would be able to shapeshift and manipulate its body into whatever it pleases. This would also make it extremely versatile and powerful. However, it does seem to be two-dimensional or at the very least thin, which may be a weakness of the creature. It's a 2D character, dude. It's not even 3D. You're walking sheet of paper, bro. Since it's supposedly a ghost, it might have also some ghost-like properties such as facing through walls. That's it? Okay, let's go into trivia. Trivia. This is Trevor Henderson's latest confirmed cartoon creature. It is also the first and only cartoon creature that is not based on an animal. Fair enough. It is likely inspired by depiction of ghosts in old 1920 to 1930s cartoon, which typically had unsettling appearances and freakishly long limbs. This could mean that it is malevolent, that it is a malevolent entity inhabiting a form that resembles the in-universe equivalent of a ghost cartoon, much like how Cartoon Cat is an entity taking on the form of the equivalent of Felix the Cat. It is unknown if it's canon or not, as the other cartoon creatures have been confirmed to be canon, but this has not. There is no possibility that the creature might be a benevolent force, given that its appearance is non-threatening and that its paletti, how do you pronounce this? Palette is a direct inverse to the hostile cartoons. Though this is only speculation and might just be another malevolent entity. In the danger list created by Trevor Henderson, Cartoon Ghost is in the don't get close, don't look at it, don't speak to it, don't think about it memetic hazard tier. The name is unofficial. Okay, so what I'm getting is it's I honestly have no thoughts for this, bro. Like honestly, dude. Like it's it's eerie looking. I'll tell you that. It is eerie looking. But like other than that, that's about it. We don't have much information about it. So I'm going to put it at the top of lame. At the top of lame, I think that's fair. Like you can't argue with that. It's kind of the appearance is kind of lame though too. Like let's be honest here. It is uncanny though. I'll admit that. But like other than that, it's kind of lame. Yeah, we're done with that one. Next, Blue Fog Monster. Brother. Okay, this thing kind of just looks like a pile of slop, dude. This is this is a slime monster, dude. Like look at this thing, bro. Oh my days. Okay, let's get into it. Blue Fog Monster is a creature created by Canadian artist. I don't need to read all that again. Overview. The Blue Fog Monster is a pinkish but fleshy and repulsive creature. This creature must be at least 8.21 feet, 2.50 meters, tall, 11 feet, 3.35 meters long, and be the same with as a human. This creature seems to have a thick tail dragging behind it, a thin and unusually shaped body with a large neck and reptilian-like head, and eyeless eye sockets, and nostrils and a large mouth. Still visible teeth. The blue fog monster has 2 to 3 at least visible limbs that seem to be in bug garbage cans in search for food. Okay, I think I know what this is. I think I have an idea of what this is. It's probably like I don't know if this would be correct. It's probably like some kind of like deformed reptilian kind of creature that it's probably it's probably related to reptiles basically, and it just looks extremely deformed, and it's like more of like a scavenger type of creature. That's why it's going to like trash cans and stuff. But like let's get into it. Behavior. It is currently unknown whether this creature is neutral, friendly, or hostile to other people and other beings. That's it. That's about it. Nothing else. Okay. The design is cool. I will admit it, but at the it's lame. It's lame. Like honestly, like you could have made some lore out of it. Like maybe. Now here. Let me tell you this. Maybe it's like it bonds with somebody. Like for example, a human child. It bonds with a child, and then whenever like this creature is around, the child would like give him food, and they would have like this sort of like relationship, and then the monster basically protects the kid from like um other monsters that are in the area, like Cartoon Cat, even though Cartoon Cat would absolutely decimate this thing. And I think that would be a good story, though. But it kind of looks harmless, even though it looks kind of disgusting. But, like, that's just my overall thoughts on it. It could have been better. I mean, yeah. Next, the Country Road Creature. Oh, my days. Oh, my years. Okay. Brother, brother, I'm gonna lock this in right now. This is a skinwalker, dude. Like, no, this is a skinwalker, bro. Like, brother, it looks like a stretched out old guy. I probably shouldn't have said it like that. It just sounds weird now, but like, yeah, is it okay? Let's get into it, I guess. The Country Road Creature is an internet urban legend that was created by Canadian horror artist Trevor Henderson, that is mostly known for its disturbing appearance. As its name implies, the country road creature tends to be spotted in the back country roads, although it can leave if it's hunting for food and if its prey is extremely hard to find or catch. So it's like kind of like a migrating kind of predator. Appearance: the country road creature appears as an emaciated, hairless, pale-skinned humanoid whose entire body is grossly elongated compared to a normal human, standing at least 20 feet tall. Brother, the moment brother, if I had to scrap with this thing, and brother, the moment it picks me up, it's launching me away, dude. Either that or it's slamming me on the ground or mauling me to pieces. But if it's launching me away, brother, I'm getting launched like 40 meters into the air before I'm getting turned into a white chalk outline in like 30 seconds maximum. 30 seconds maximum. Although it's more often seen hunched over on all fours. Its arms and legs are far longer than normal, stretching more than twice as long as its torso and ending in large hands and feet. Oh my days. With long bony digits. Its feet appears to have opposable toes similar to an. Brother, let me just tell you this right now. I'm scared of chimpanzees, dude. Like, brother, if I saw a chimpanzee running towards me at full speed, brother, I am booking it. Brother, I am going to the nearest body of water and I'm jumping in, bro. I know chimpanzees can't swim. They got a weakness, I'm abusing it, dude. The creature is also multi-jointed, able to bend its knees, elbows, spine, and neck at seemingly impossible angles, allowing it to run about on all fours, as well as crawl up walls and fit itself through tight spaces with ease. The creature's head is surprisingly mundane compared to the rest of its body, appearing as a gaunt old man's face with no hair and gleaming white eyes. Okay. Trevor, what is up with you and making your monsters look like old people, dude? Like, what? Is there something I'm missing, dude? Is it like an uncanny thing? Probably is, but we're not gonna get into that. Biography. The first picture of this creature was taken by an anonymous person sitting inside their vehicle or parked on the side of an old country road at night. The creature can be seen clearly dashing across the road in front of the car. Further on, more impossible pictures of the creature started spreading, such as a photo of the creature climbing alongside a building. Bro, it's just like climbing up that building, dude. Bro, it can climb up buildings. Yo, we're actually cooked. More images of the creature start appearing, with one photo showing the creature walking past a person's car window. Another photo shows that the creature's long clawed hand reaching down into a basement. What? Though the photo's caption implies it is simply a drawing, of a dream a person had, it is possible it isn't the creature because of that. Someone even took a picture of the creature standing in front of them, which shows the creature's hands on the ground and the monster looking straight into the person who is taking the photo, seemingly ready to jump at him. Seemingly ready to jump him. That's crazy. The last photo of this creature shows a pale-skinned human standing in front of a vehicle, with the man's clawed hand appearing to be the same as the creature's hand. Oh, so it's mimicking a human, but like the proportions of its like certain parts of its body is not enough. It doesn't know what proportions basically, and basically messes it up. That's terrifying, dude. That's actually, oh my days. This implies that the country road creature is able to disguise themselves or shapeshift into looking like humans to lure them closer, or perhaps can possess people. Oh my days, brother. Oh my gosh. Like, bro, if one thing, if you're trying to make like a monster, have them have like, if you're trying to make like a shape-shifting monster, okay? If you're trying to make like a monster be able to shapeshift into a human, into an animal, all that, make it so the monster doesn't get certain parts of the body right, because I think that's scarier. I think it's scarier because it doesn't understand how our like bodies work and how they look appropriately, so it'll mess it up, and that'll make it more scary. Trust me, bro. It makes it more scary. Trivia. It is believed that the country road creature could be more dangerous than some other Trevor Henderson monsters, with only Cartoon Cat being confirmed to be more powerful than him. Due to its ability to disguise as a person, presumably trick people into picking it up, after which it will lure them to their death. So it's using a hitchhiker tactic. That's kind of cool. Let me tell you this right now, dude. If I saw a hitchhiker, okay? If I was driving down the road in the back roads, okay, in the country roads, if I'm driving down a road and I see a hitchhiker, brother, I'm not picking them up. No, absolutely not, dude. Like, I have seen too much movies and stories about hitchhikers. Like, okay, let me get this. Let me tell you this thing right now. I heard a story as a kid. This is actually going to sound wild, hurting this as a kid, bro. I heard a story of as a kid from a family member. There was a guy. He was basically backpacking in the Appalachian Mountains in America, and he picked up like this girl that was hitchhiking, basically, and halfway, and then once they got onto the car, they started. That's what they did. Okay, that's what they did. They did that, and then the girl proceeds to murder him. No, brother, no. I don't know. I don't even know if that story is true or not. All I know is the possibility is high, bro. Like, honestly, man, just don't pick up hitchhikers. Trust me. Do you guys even know Jeffrey Dahmer? Jeffrey Dahmer like got hitchhiked. Was it part of the true story? Like, he got hitchhiked? Kinda. And then he proceeded to murder the guy. Like, learn from that story, dude. Don't pick up hitchhikers. Like, brother, I don't know. Like, just don't. For your safety, don't pick up hitchhikers. If I was a hitchhiker and then people like drove past me, I would understand. In its quadrupedal form, the country road creature bears a resemblance to an alien from the 1982 British science fiction film Extro, which also features reverse joint limbs and is seen next to a rural road at night. Hold on, let me search up this creature real quick. No. Don't search it up. Like, no. Please don't. Bro, I sound like a scared dog trying to tell you to stop. Like, don't, like, no, it's freaky looking. It is freaky looking. I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of my life, dude. What is this? Okay, my overall thoughts on it. Brother, it's a skinwalker. Okay, just say it's a skinwalker. But like, I like the fact that it's like bigger. Like, it's like massive, brother. Okay, Wow, I just said that in a really out of pocket way. Don't clip that out of context, bro. I know somebody will try to do it. Don't do it, please. For my dignity, don't do it, dude. Um, uh, um, so it's basically a skinwalker but bigger. And then I like the fact that it's like it lives in the back roads because brother, the back roads are kind of scary, dude. The countryside is scary, dude. That's all I gotta say. I would live in the countryside, but all I gotta say, it's scary, dude. And first off, me and my family, we had this thing where we would travel on a motorcycle. Mostly it would be my mom, and it would be my mom traveling by a bus, or it would either be my mom or brother or me traveling by a bus, and then it would be either one of us traveling with our dad on a motorcycle towards another city. This was in the Philippines, by the way. Brother, let me just tell you this right now. If I ever see this thing, bro, like chasing us on the motorcycle late at night, brother, no, go full speed, bro. Go full speed, dude. What is the maximum speed for a car or motorcycle? I'm assuming the motorcycle is, I don't know, 200, 200. What's the car? 250, 250, brother. Drive, dude. Drive, man. Like, put the pedal on the metal, dude. Like, go, bro. If you see this thing, just drive, dude. Don't let this thing catch you, man. So, so where am I gonna put this? Honestly, bottom of awesome, bottom of awesome. I think that's a fair placement. It has a cool design and it has a cool concept. I would argue it's cooler than the What was the last one? What was the last one? It was Sleepwalkers. Yeah, I think this is cooler than the Sleepwalkers. You could argue that, but like, yeah, that's kind of my opinion on that base. And there you go. That is volume 7 of the Trevor Henderson Monster Tier List. Um, Sorry again for the very late upload. It's been a while. I'm sorry about that. I plan to make more videos this summer, this break. I promise I will. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. And by the way, bro, somebody needs to fix the first website, because I'm using an entirely different one from the last one. Because the last one didn't have some of the monsters, and even if it had the monsters, it was just like unfinished information basically. And I do believe that you should like fix that. I highly doubt anybody from that website is listening to this video, but if you are, fix it, please. That's all I gotta say. And with that the video's ending, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios. God bless.